Oops, give me 1 second, guys. It's because of the pressure. It's the pressure that I'm under, guys. I'm bringing up my live. I can read you on the big screen. Just a Yogi talking about A Course in Miracles. Do I ever actually stick on subject? All over the place. Hey, Lucy. Lucy says hi, Yogi. Eric. Hi, Rosie. Hey. My cat picks this moment to come in to talk to me. Said all morning to come in. Nothing to say to me. Until now. Rosie says, hey, she's talking to you. Someone's talking to you. You got something to say? Cats are so selective. Hey, Lee. Lucy says, good morning to Sebastian. Cat gives us a wave. And some love. And a sunflower. I posted a sunflower photo in my post on my writing. Because I wrote about a field. I'm going to read that. But first, we're going to do some breath work. And then we got all kinds of stuff to talk about. Briefly, though. So this is Thursday, by the way. And I believe Lucy is still going to come up. She's going to pull some cards. Have your questions. Hey, Rosie, if you can stop back this afternoon, you'll have some questions about the concerns that you're going through. And you know what? I feel so bad for you. That's to have a friend that we place so much trust is not. It makes us vulnerable. Vulnerable is not bad, and you will trust again, and you should trust again. But when we trust and that trust is betrayed, it doesn't teach us not to trust. It shouldn't teach us not to trust. It teaches us to be discerning. That now we're very careful. Not who we open up to. I still open up to everyone, but what we open up, what we allow ourselves to give to others. Because not everyone is ready for that. So instead of thinking, are we ready? We should always be ready. We get to that point. But is this person ready for the amount of trust that we're willing to give them? And maybe they aren't. And the more you proceed through life, forgiving. Remember, forgiving isn't saying, I forgive you because you did this. It's saying, I forgive you because at the level of, I'll talk about this in a little bit after breath work. Where we find ourselves now, where this person finds themselves now, they were not ready for that level of trust, commitment, friendship that you were willing to give them. So realizing that is the nature of forgiveness. Hey, Soma. Good morning from Colombia. Hi, Anna. So let's do some breath work. We're going to do a very simple and easy breath. We're going to breathe in for 4. We're going to have a brief pause. Not going to be counted, but we're just going to pause. And yoga, it's called kumbhaka, which means retention. Every breath has a retention. It has a retention, it has a beginning, it has a retention, it has an ending. And it continues. Hey, sissy. Let me know if you're ready. Just give me a thumbs up. Which reminds me of Fonzie, which reminds me of Happy Days, which reminds me of singing the Happy Days theme song last night. Beautiful night with our friend Nature's Dog Roams. All right, Sissy is ready. And Rosie's ready. All right, so we get a thumbs up from Sissy. Thanks for hanging out last night, Sissy. And Lucy. And Anna. All right, so let's go ahead and close our eyes. and just bring our focus to the breath and relax. So how do we relax? We notice. We notice the breath. We notice whatever hitch is in the breath. Is it short? Is it choppy? We just make a little bit of changes. Breathe in through the nose and let it flow nice and easy. Notice that little pause present within every breath. The pause is sacred. It's the silence that lies between everything. It's the silence between every note that makes the song. And that's who you are. You are the song itself of the universe. So we just notice that. And then we release it. And we notice the exhalation. Breathing in and breathing out. I'll count to 3. Hey, Baguji. Breathing in and breathing out. I'm going to count to 3. We'll do our first breath. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4. In through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And let the breath go. Let it settle into its own natural rhythm, its own pace, its own pattern, relaxing. We trust the breath. The breath always arrives completely on its own. We never have to earn it, never have to ask for it. We trust the implicit innocence of the breath. The breath is the pranic force. Prana is the energy that animates the entire universe. We trust that. It's our own inherent innocence being given, bestowed upon those we like, upon those we trust, upon those we distrust. It's always present. That's the nature of forgiveness. We look beyond the mistakes that all of us make and see that original innocence, and at the same time, we do recognize that as humans in this world, in this appearance right now, mistakes are going to happen. Sometimes their mistakes don't seem like a mistake, but they are. Because the mistake is that we believe that we are solely individual, separate humans, somehow caught up in this unfriendly, infinite universe, where I have to do something to you in order to prove my own sense of self-worth. I have to do something to you before you do it to me. Yet none of that's true. None of that's true. Surrender to the same power that's giving you your breath. Dust yourself off, smile, go back out into the world. Give some love to someone. Give some love to someone who feels there is no love in the world. Open up a little bit. Don't worry about what other people do. Don't even worry about what you're going to do. Because here's what you're going to do. You're going to love because you are a loving being. And that's what we do. Love you guys. When you're ready, I'll see you in the chat. Speaking of all that stuff that I was speaking of. Someone says side to side. Thanks for the unicorn vibes. Speaking of all that stuff. I had a wonderful time last night. Singing TV theme songs. Lee says, I never thought of it like that. Yogi? We seldom do. We weren't taught to think that way. We weren't taught to love. I wrote about that. Let me read what I wrote this morning. If you don't mind. The title is I'll Meet You There. Whenever I read my own stuff back, I notice, man, what's with all the typos? And why can't I spell? Why can't I even spell anything with spell check? What's up with that? I blame it on all the pressure that I've been under. Do you know, today, I was given 8 minutes to eat an apple this morning. You guys think you have it tough? You ever try to eat an apple in 8 minutes with people counting? I hope you're never under that same amount of stress that I've been under this morning, guys. You think NASA astronauts have trouble in their countdown? Man, you're going to count to 10 and you're going to launch me in space? What are you, crazy? I'm not going up there. They have no 7-Elevens. There's no place to get a cup of coffee. It's freaking space. Jeez. However, that's not what I was going to. That's not what I was going to read. This has nothing to do with what I was going to read. Why do you guys get me sidetracked? I blame it on Sissy. She does it on purpose. You're welcome, Anna. I'm grateful for you. Sissy says, dang, where's the receipts? Hi, Shirley. So, anyway, Rosie says, you're stressed because of the apple? What other stress is there? Apple stress is, man, all of our problems. Every single world problem has been caused by an apple. Remember that. See that? Susie starts off the morning with hummus. Stirring controversy. Stirring the pot. I get no rest. Hummus has been taken from me. Hummus, it's been brought to my attention, hummus made out of chickpeas is indeed mushy peas. It's a vast conspiracy. I never put these pieces together before. Sissy has revealed the final piece of that vast web of intrigue. There's nothing but mushy peas all the way down. Someone throw me a rope. I got to climb out of this mess. I used to like hummus, Lee. I can't have it anymore. If I have it now, it's saying I'm all right with the problem. And as the Course in Miracles says, and I'm about to read, you can't solve the problem at the level in which it was created. Sissy throws me a rope. I don't know if I trust your rope any longer. You're going to pull me up, and then when I get to the top, there's going to be a big bowl of hummus waiting for me. So, let me start with how much fun I had last night, singing with Chris. And then let me say a big, big, big thank you to Chris for allowing that to happen. And I woke up this morning thinking about all the trouble in the world. Imagine that. And I woke up this morning thinking about ancient hatred. And I woke up this morning thinking that the all of our problems will never be solved at the level of the problem itself. You know where it will be solved? Maybe a YouTube channel where someone invites you in and you're singing TV theme songs. Last night, I felt like Chris opened her kitchen door, invited me in, and said, "Sit down, let's talk, and hey, let's have some fun and sing a little bit." This morning, after I woke up, did my yoga, started writing, even before I started writing, actually. I felt like Cat and Jack opened up her living room door, invited me in, and said, "Let's hang out for a little bit and just talk, be friends. Let's create a little place of love." This is the best of YouTube. You guys, your channels, opening up that little private door and saying, "World, come on in and hang out with me." Because, in the immortal words of Cat, I love you. Open up that door. That Cat invites you in, and she will say, "I love you." Go sing a song. Play some games with Mama Chris, Nature's Dog Realm. People call her Mama Chris because she has that quality to her. Go hang out with Daisy May. Go to UK Medic and watch some nature videos. Shirley says, oops. Oh, I'm going to read my post in just a minute. Ancient hatred. Doesn't sound very positive, does it? Nor find the solution in the same space as the issue. Absolutely. He says, "Yogi, that was a beautiful post you wrote this morning. It's making me think." Thank you. I'm going to read it because I don't want you to think that I woke up thinking about all the mess that went without also thinking about not a solution, but the fact that that mess that we're thinking of isn't really there. So what I wrote was called "I'll Meet You There." It's a troubled world by all accounts, maybe more so than ever, or at least more sophisticated in its means of connecting us to a sense of global problems. Many of these issues are ancient hatreds that have just continued in a new and different form, having never been truly resolved within our hearts. And of course, that's the real issue at hand. Not the world at all, but our own unresolved belief in isolation, believing that we are small and insignificant bodies navigating a vast and senseless realm. Yet if we only knew how deeply we are actually connected. A Course in Miracles suggests that nothing will be solved at the level of the problem itself. We're not talking bypassing here. Yes, we should definitely help others, feed the hungry and shelter the most vulnerable among us. Vote, be politically active if that's what your heart calls for. But never think that any of this will ever truly, really address our deepest issues. They never have before. Here's another thought from A Course in Miracles, that the holiest place on earth is where an ancient hatred has become a present love. And there is the answer to our every trouble. We've forgotten how to truly love. It's never taught, not even in our most traditional institutes of religious learning. We've only learned belief systems that keep us rooted in the problem itself. We need to learn to love again, at an entirely new level. Here's a beautiful quote from Rumi. Out beyond the ideas of wrong and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. And that's where the problem is solved. A field of present love within us. Indeed, I'll meet you there. There it is. Every problem is rooted in the fear that we are alone, that we will never, ever be connected, that there is no actual love and no one's ever going to love us. We are completely unlovable. We might not even be capable of loving someone the way we think someone should be loved. I've been doing this stuff forever, most of my life. I still feel that I might not be able to be loved. I still feel that because of a whole bunch of stuff, I'm unlovable. likable. I'm a likable enough guy, despite my penchant on going on tangents about things that have no actual meaning whatsoever, like this morning. Um, but I still feel that. I know it isn't true. I know deeply so from my own experience of sinking so deep in meditation that the only thing that was available was love. Anywhere I reached, every breath I took, all that was there was love. All that was there was love. And yet, when I was done meditating, even though I knew that presence of love was all around me, my feeling of unworthiness, I can't be loved because I got particular issues. Because I'm weird. Let's face it, guys. I'm weird. What do you call it? Someone who wakes up at 2:15 every morning just to do breath work, meditate, do some yoga, make some coffee, and write what I wrote this morning. And then goes to walk. That doesn't want to go out at the age of 60 and get a 9 to 5 job, that wants to earn an income talking about this stuff on YouTube to people that he loves. It's just weird. Sissy says a gatekeeper. You know what I don't doubt? I don't doubt that Sissy loves me. I don't doubt that Anna loves me. I don't doubt that Shirley loves me, or Lee loves me, or Rosie, or Lucy, or Kat. But I do doubt my own ability to be loved. Not a, I don't know. I don't know. How do we fix it? Just what you're doing right now. Tell someone you love them. If I wasn't weird, you guys wouldn't be here. Of course, that means you guys are a bunch of weirdos too. And as to quote again, the most loving person I know in my life right now, Kat, Nama weird. Nama weird to you. Our salutation. Nama weird. He says, me and Jay so weird. Lee says, you're not weird at all. The most consistent, loving presence in our life. Thank you so much, Lee. You know, Lee, that's what I mean. Someone says, we love you, Yogi. Thank you, Soma. I love you too. Long time ago, Mother Teresa gave a radio interview and so moved a very, very conservative radio host who was brought to tears and said, what can I do? What can I do to help? I can write a check right now and I can pledge to do a fundraiser on my show to earn you money. What can I do? You name it. And she said no to all of that. And he's like, I got to do something. You just broke my heart wide open. I got to do something. And she said, okay. If you got to do something, go out today and try to find one person who does not believe they are loved and convince them otherwise. Guess what? Deep down, all of us have that worry. But guess what? I love you. Guess what else? In order for me to truly, truly, truly know that I love you, I need to look within and find that source of love, which is me, connected to you, connected to the next one, the next one, the next one. Love, it's not mushy peas all the way down. It's love all the way down. Shirley says, Yogi, you're smart and funny, and those are the most attractive traits to me. You are the most lovable, besides Jess, of course. Of course. Of course. That's always implied. It's always implicit. Someone says, Yogi is kind. Thank you, Selma, and so are you. After all, I first met you, Selma Kind Girl. Selma Kind Girl, Laboratory Pup CEO. Mushy, mushy love. The mushiest of all. Someone says, shout out to Yogi. Well, thank you for that shout out. So if you guys want to do one thing today, someone you think might not have heard it, and let them know I love you. I think I might have a friend who might peek in this morning. I don't know for sure. Who might be somewhere halfway across the world making pizza at this very moment. And I want to let them know for certain that I love you. Hey, Presley, says morning. Morning to you, my friend. Soma says her ex is very sassy today. Gotta watch those sassy ones. Standing unicorn love. That's what Lucy does. Sissy says you would be surprised the ones who have never known praise. I think I would be surprised. You know what? I'd also be heartbroken. Isn't that sad? Someone just has never been praised just for being who they are, not for what they've done, not for how many reps they've done, not for how many kettlebells they've lifted over their head, not for how many miles they've run, not for how many good grades they've gotten. Someone who was just praised for, guess what? At a long list of impossibilities, the odds of you being here at all, of the universe conspiring to bring every single particle of your existence into the beingness of you. There was once a one-celled amoeba at the bottom of the ocean floor, your ancestor, and it was not eaten. Congratulations, you beat the odds. Here's another question. How come my mustache never cooperates with my face? What's up with that? Sorry, a little random. That's the problem of looking right in the camera and talking, is I'm giving too much time to contemplate my mustache. Welcome to my world. You guys think you got problems? Try contemplating a mustache for 3 hours every day, face to face. As my someone that I hold as a guru in my life, Douglas Harding, would say, face here to no face. I don't see my face. Here I see a vast, unwavering awareness that has the capacity to hold everything, the entire universe, within this space. Complete spaciousness. I don't see eyes. If I look, I can see rims of the glasses. I can see that little raggedy end of a mustache poking out. But where does it come from? It comes from this vast field that Rumi was talking about. The infinite itself. Here. You've never seen your own eyes before. Ever. You've seen reflections, but a reflection is never the thing itself. You've seen photographs, but a photograph is never the thing itself. You've heard descriptions, but that's someone else's story that they're telling of you. You are a mystery, because from this mystery, the entire universe springs forward. No face to face. The face that is staring me right here in the camera, that it seems to be pointing right back at me, which is pretty rude, if you ask me. That's not me. This is just that, whatever that is. If I want to see me, guess what I do? I don't look in a mirror. I don't look at a photograph. I don't go to Ocean City and ask for a caricature, because they just always make my ears look really big. Never trust an artist who decides, you know what, I'm going to do caricatures. Never trust them. Anyway, if I want to see me, guess what I do? I go out in the world and I look you right in the eye and I see my own infinite beauty reflected back to me. If I want to see me, truly me, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to knock on Shirley's door and look her in the eye and see my own infinite beauty reflected back to me. I'm going to look at the beautiful face of Shirley and realize that's my heart. That's our one heart. I'm going to go knock on Kat's door. And then she's going to completely panic and you're like, oh my God, what is this guy doing here? But that's where I'm going to see my own beauty. I'm going to go hang out and get some sushi, vegan sushi, with Lee. And we're going to invite Sissy and Rosie and Lucy to come hang out. There you go. Magnum, got the Magnum mustache. I wish. That's a huge mustache. I couldn't support that. I'm a pretty strong guy. But if I had Magnum PI's mustache, my head would be bowed down all morning. I'd have a neck that was so huge, but trying to hold that mustache up. It's like I'd be doing isometric exercises all day. Shirley says, no words would be needed, Yogi. You would be blown away by the love from my eyes. Shirley, if you knew what that did to me right now, man, if you just knew. I think you do. I think you do know. Rosie says, I love sushi, but it depends on what kind. There is vegan sushi. I'm laughing because as I'm looking up, as I get these beautiful, beautiful words from Shirley that still has tears in my eyes right now, I see right beneath it that someone just farted in her sleep. Selma, I love you. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna go outside. Late summer is not the best. You use worms? What if I still got worms hanging out from the last time I had sushi? It was probably 20 years ago. Been a vegan for over 16 years now. That's right. Beaver love. So I need to get out while it's still cool as it starts heating up. Yep, I did try to brush my mustache aside. As it starts heating up, there's just less wildlife out. Lucy says, later, Yogi Eric, see you this afternoon doing tarot. Thank you, Lucy. And hopefully, I don't know 100%, back on track with Cat and Jack for this evening. She'll let me know. It's always an open door policy. Agape Beaver love to all. Yes, we all experience a beaver in all its glory sometime today. Love you guys. Take care.